What's up, everybody? Let's get into this. Let's jump into this. Oh boy, I'm excited. So today we're going to be doing our strength and our dex and strength checks, and it should be about a 30-minute workout. We're going to set the timer and we'll go for that. But again, we're going to do a 5-minute warm up. Then we're going to go into our dex check, which should be about 5 minutes. For that, you're just going to need a pillow to make your balance a little bit harder. After that, we're going to do our strength check, and that's going to be our super slow strength today. So you'll need your weights. I got a set of heavy weights, and then I'm also going to use a raised surface to do those tricep extensions in a way you've probably never seen before, but I really like it, and it's something you can do anywhere. Then lastly, we're going to finish off with our combat check, and for that, I'm going to be doing a 15-pound dumbbell as like a big heavy weapon, like a broadsword or something. So that's all you need, space to move. Let's go ahead and get into it. Timer is starting. So we're starting off with just 3 inhales. Small bend in those knees. Maybe you close your eyes, place your hands in that lower dantian. Big inhale through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Last one, in. And out through the mouth. Go ahead, roll those shoulders. Let's get into that lower body stretch. Maybe you're finding a raised surface. Maybe you're going all the way to the ground. As we go into that lunge, keeping that knee over the foot, and then sending the butt back, looking for that hamstring stretch. If I'm up high, I'm going to be tucked, no matter what I'm going to be tucked, finding that in front stretch, and then maybe sitting back, maybe finding some support. Remember, for me, big stretch on this hamstring. Better to be bent and sticking the butt back than bend and round. Good. Switch sides. I'll do one up top just to get in that tuck, standing nice and tall, and then maybe I'll send the butt back, finding that good deep stretch. If I'm low, I'm tucked. Maybe I think about reaching the hands up, and then I'm going to send my hips back. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Going to that wide stance, getting that inner thigh stretch. Hips. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day today. It's nice to be back into it. Just feeling the body. Last one. Good. And then we'll do those step overs. Step. Inhales and exhales. And then the other way. Hoping you like this 30-minute format as we go with this. Good. In upper body. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. One more. Oh. Side body stretch. Maybe arm overhead. And do those twisties. A little twist swim. And then now throw in those dagger throws. And let's start warming up. High knee march, go. Maybe straight leg kick. And high knee jog, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 5. Butt kicker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And skateboard, maybe you find your balance or you balance it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And jog it. Or fast march, remember? Good. Side to side. Step, 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 step. 3. And again, maybe you find that support and you're just working on strengthening the ankle. Or you can find that balance. Maybe you find that speed. That's a good way to kind of like work your way up it. So you know that if you've got the balance, you can start to add a little speed. And then once you can really do it, you'll know that your ankle's ready for this. Good. And fast. the dodgies. 3, 2, 1. Nice. All right, let's get in that final upper body stretch. Or maybe you're going to grab your weapon as we work on some of those thrusters. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Swings, keep it tight if it's heavy. 2, 3, 4, 5. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slashes, let's go. Other direction. All right. So we'll set ourselves up as we get ready for our balance check, our dex check of the day. We're going to grab that pillow. So remember, level 1, we were balancing on a flat surface. We're just turning it up with a pillow to balance on. We're going to go 3 times through the circuit. We're going to go balance, and then we're going to go into our bear crawl on one limb, and then our duck unders underneath. And then from there, let's have some fun. Go ahead and starting in about 5. Catch your breath. And let's go. So you can feel free to have some extra balance support here and stand on that pad, or you can free flow as we reach forward, back, out, behind. Again, forward, back, out, behind. One more time on this foot. Forward, back, out, behind. Good. Switching feet. Find your balance, whether that's with support or free flow. Even if you're helping your support, go ahead and start going through the compass points. Your ankle is still doing the dance. It's still getting stronger, and it's starting to learn to communicate a little bit better, a little bit faster. So having your hands on something is totally fine. Last one as we go into this like tutor dance apparently. Sweet. Good. Set that pillow aside as we go into our bear crawl. So we're going to set up. Again, maybe it's a high spot. Maybe it's a little bit lower. Maybe it's all the way to the ground. We're going to do just one limb today. So what does that mean? It means I'm going to set myself a nice wide base. I'm going to push hard through my left foot as I pick up my left hand. As I put that down, I'm going to kick hard through my right foot, pull up by my right hand. Then I'm going to do the same thing with my legs now. I'm going to really drive through my feet, picking up one limb at a time and just alternating through all of them for 3 times through, because I love 3. Nice and easy, just slowly working through those limbs, trying not to let the body rock and roll. So notice how still I am. I'm not doing this. Just nice, strong, controlled, small. Last one. Good. From there, we're going to work on our duck unders. Now remember, for level 1, we just stayed in place. Level 2, we're going to add a little step to it. So I'm going to step, reach, duck under, step together, stand up. Another time, nice and easy squat. Reach as far as I can comfortably reach. Shift the weight. Bring the foot over, stand up. If that feels easy, you're going to make it all one motion. And if that feels easy, now you're going to start to reach and see how low you can get. Good. Going right back to the top. Find your balance tool. And again, with this one, we are taking a 0 rest between sets or switch. That just means that we're moving from one thing right into the next. So we go reach, reach, out, behind. Good. Forward, back, out, behind. One more time. Forward, back, out, behind. Switch. And if you don't, your timing doesn't match up with me, that's cool. Just play with the balance while we play with the balance. If you don't get exactly 3 reps, cool, that's fine. If you only get 2, call that 2 reps. But I would err more on slower and fewer and just time Dean and the dance versus the final reach. And good. Back to that bear crawl. Setting yourself up on whatever position it is. High, medium, low. Let's go. 3 times through. Just spend this time going real slow as you pick up your limbs. It's kind of the theme of the day, slow and controlled. How smooth can we be? How much control can we have with these movements? Keeping those knees right under the hips. I've got one more time through, so you've just got another little bit with this. Pick it up, and right into those duck unders. So again, you can either break it up. I'll do that one more time. Let's reach, slide, squat, up, squat, reach, together, up, or we can start to smooth it out. One more time. Boom. One more time through all 3 of those movements. We finish off our dex check. So I'm going to step, find my balance. I'm going to reach back, out, behind. Here we go. Keep up the dance. Keep finding the fun, the play of it. Reach, behind. Last one. Forward, back, out, behind. Switch. It's funny how just standing on one foot can really start to tax the leg. And you can see that I'm making it even bigger and bigger. Whoa, as I look for the edge of my balance. Now, of course, you don't want to fall, but you do want to challenge yourself. Last one. Out. Ooh. And good. Done with that. Bear crawl. Sitting up and begin. One limb at a time. Don't let that body shift. Just slowly walk through it. I'm going for 3 times. Also notice how flat my back is. I'm not rounding. I'm not sticking my butt back in the air. I'm nice and even with the ground. Last one. All right, setting yourself up for that bear or that duck under. Let's go for it. Three each way. One more time. Boom. Bam. Dex check done. Inhales, exhales. Let's set ourselves up for that strength check. Again, we're doing super slow. The way it's going to work is we're going to have 60 seconds to just do the movement as slow as possible. At the end of those 60 seconds, you'll have about 30 seconds to shoot for 10 reps of that move. And of course, doing it at regular speed. So we're going to start off with our split deadlift. Grabbing the weights. Again, we're going to be doing 1 minute on one side. Since our legs are going to be, we're going to do one side at a time. We're doing 1 minute each side. So go ahead and set yourself up. Big inhales, long exhales. I think we're going to be over 30 minutes. Apologies. Do the best you can. Here we go. 4, 3, 1 leg forward, 1 leg back. Setting up, really finding that hamstring stretch as I send my butt back and keeping the weights nice and close. So if you want, you can think 5 seconds down, pause, 5 seconds up, but really just go as slow as you can through the full movement. Now, if I was just using one weight, I would do this. It feels better. Nice and easy. 20 seconds left on this super slow. Just nice and controlled, making sure your form is perfect. You want to start to get to that point where you're starting to feel shakies in the hard position. That would be all the way down. Again, you don't want to feel pain, but you want to get to the point where this is getting challenging. 2, 1, here we go. 10 reps regular. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice and strong and steady. 6, 8, still good form. 9, last one. 10, good. We have about 15 plus seconds to switch sides. So I actually really liked it with the one weight, so I'm gonna stick with that. You could go to 2 weights, whatever feels better for you. Right now my legs are feeling the one weight. Here we go, 5 seconds, setting yourself up. One leg in front of the other. I'm gonna go full sideways this time so you can see. 2, 1, let's go. Coming up. Really lead with your sternum. Send your butt back. Your arm is probably only coming down to about knee height, maybe mid-shin at deepest. Don't worry about trying to touch the ground. For most people, that's too deep. Just nice and slow. Easy down. You got about 30 more seconds. Hold. Find that perfect form. Slowly come up with the hips. It's all the hips. So hips initiate going back. Hips initiate coming forward as the back rises. You really want to try to get that time at the same time. Here we go. 7 seconds, and then we're going for 10 more reps. Make your way up. And 10 reps, go. Really feeling this in the back of the leg that's forward. I have lost count, so we'll call that 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, all right. Split deadlift. Shake that out. We got about 30 seconds before we go into tricep. So for the tricep, I'm going to be doing this on a stable surface, and I'm going to sort of use my body to create the resistance. I'm going to demonstrate one really quick, a regular rep. So I'm going to set up like a plank. I'm going to bend my knees. I'm going to bend my elbows and then stick my butt back. I'm going to push down with bent elbows and then extend the elbows. So maybe just watch me for the first couple as I do it really slow. I'm going to bend. I'm like crunching, using my core to pull myself down, creating resistance in my arm. Then I'm going to pull my elbows down and then extend the elbows, feeling this in the back of my arms. Bend. So I'm like leaning my weight into these, creating the resistance with like my core. And you can see that I'm already starting to shake. Make sure the elbows stay nice and tight if you're doing it this way. We don't want the elbows flaring out to the sides. Oh. If this doesn't feel good, you could grab some dumbbells and do sort of traditional tricep kickbacks. But I wanted to show you this is my favorite way to do it, especially with some Olympic rings. But here we go. I'll shut up. We got 5 seconds and then we're doing 10 reps regular. Oh, all right. 1, 2, 3. Oh, they're on fire. 4, 5. Last 2. Oh. So if you're not feeling it, keep playing with it. But again, the idea is that I'm going to be pushing in to create that resistance. We're going with split squat. That's coming up next. So again, I'm going to grab one weight. I'll do the two versions. I'll start off with the sit back. I'll do that for 30 seconds, and then I'll go into the lunge version. That's going to switch between which leg is working. So I'm going to step that leg forward. That's how I'll do it. 6 seconds. So we're going to start off. It's my right leg back. I don't know if that's opposite on the screen. We can do it with body weight or with weight in hand as I just sit back until my leg hits a 90, and then I'm going to push up through my heel to bring my hip, sending my hip back. If you have any knee issues, if lunges are a problem, this is a good alternative for most people. It's a little hard to see with my black pants. So I'm going to send my butt back, and then I'm going to press forward. I got one more super slow like this. Good. Now, if that's cool, I'm going to switch that leg forward, and I'm going to drop down. So now the leg that was back is forward, and it's working more in this version, the more traditional split squat or lunge type. Nice and slow. I would say sitting back targets more your butt. Here we go. 4, 3. This is more quad. 2, 1. Let's go. 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 6. Come on. 8, 9, 10. Oh. All right. I got a lot of extra time. Switch it. So again, about 20 seconds. So here, as I sit back, it's this back leg, largely this butt that's getting fired. If I wanted, if I have it in front, it's going to be harder, most challenging on that back leg for most people, but it'll work that quad. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Sitting back. Maybe you're jumping straight ahead. And notice too, that's the big trick. This front leg is not too far forward. It's just slightly in front. It only has to be a little bit, really. So you could even almost line up heel to toe as you send your butt back. Send it forward. I'm holding the weight here just so you can see better. And now I'm going to step that leg forward as I go into the normal lunge. You could stick with the other one. I'm on the ball of my foot in the back. I am vertical in my upper body. Notice it's a straight line from my head to my bottom knee. Nice and slow. Breathe as you got 6 seconds, and then you're just going to do 10 reps. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1. 9, 10. Oh, shake that out. We got about 30 seconds before we go into curls. Oh, shaky, shaky. All right, with curls, I'm gonna go big and heavy. Again, big thing with curls, elbow's gonna be nice and tight. Palms gonna go up. I like to go with palms facing in, palms facing up, and I'm gonna come up to about 90 and then do a little bit of a punch. But the main thing is don't use your body. You choose to strengthen your arms. Do your arms. Do it. Do it now. 3, 2, 1. Curls. Nice and strong. And down. Nice and easy, huh? So from the side, you see that I curl nice and slow. Get to a little over 90 degrees, and then I punch up. I bring it back. If you're feeling this in your upper shoulders, pull your shoulders down or stick to just curling the arm to about here. We don't want to feel this in the upper shoulders mainly. You may a little bit, That tells me you got some tension up there we need to release. Ooh. 12 seconds, so maybe one more slow rep, and then 10 reps regular. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 10. Come on. Last 2. All right. Final for the core. We're going to work super slow, and we're going to work into our dead bug level. So if you want, you're either going to be sitting on a chair. I'll do the first little bit on a chair. So you could do it on a chair where you can't see me, but you can see my legs. But you're doing this on a chair. I'm going to do it on the ground. For super slow, we're just going to work for 1 minute. Leaning back. And I'm just going to take you through it. So you're just going to reach, maybe tap those ankles, maybe a little bit of a twist and reach. But you want to think big, tall. Pull that belly button in. If it's pooching out, that's not what we want. Pull it in. Up, 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 up. A little bit. And now go to the side and come up. You can set your feet down if you're standing, but you're going to lean back. You're going to reach and then come back up one more time. Reach and come back. Other side. Back and reach. I come forward. I lean back. I'm going to reach. Still thinking pull in that belly button. Last time. Pull. Reach. Good. Now we're just going to go back and hold. If you feel this a lot in the hips, just think about lifting that chest a little bit. Don't go as deep. Go and hold. I can be here. I can be here. I'm going to find that shaky for 3, 2, 1. Oh, come forward. All right. Last little bit, we're going to do the back side of core one time through, whether that's standing or I'll do standing so you can see that. Sure. So imagine if I'm either on the ground. So I'm going to start here. We're going to do bird dog. So I'm going to pick one leg up. I'm going to pick up one hand. Good. Actually, let's just do 1 foot up and down. So if you're up here, you're just doing 1 foot. If you're down low, you can do the full version. So again, if you're standing, you're doing just the feet. If you're on the ground, you're doing both. Last one here. Good. Now we're going to do fire hydrant. So either standing or sitting, you're just going to lift your leg out slightly. Just a little bit. Notice how flat my butt and back is. I'm not turning and opening. I'm still facing the ground and just working into the butt and the hips. Other side. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Good. And from here, we're going into our final 1. Bird and out, in, out, in. Last one. Pop, pop. Good. Oh, we are already at 27 minutes. Oh boy, we need to do our final 3. So we're going to jump into our weapons check. A little combat to get us through. Here we go. We're going to do a minute on the clock. We're going to do a minute of cruise, 30 seconds of the middle one, and the final one. We got to get going. Here we go. Set yourself up. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. So I'm going to start off for the cruise. We're going to start off with jogging. 5-minute burner. Slightly over 30 minutes, but I got you. Ready? All right, so let's go. First, I want you to just set your hips down. You're going to just shift, 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 shift. If this feels good, you're going to step, 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 moving through. Again, this is a nice even pace. So now you're going to go forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back. Nice and easy as we work through, just moving the body. In 13 seconds, we're going to crank it up. We're going to go to a little bit faster. 3. Here we go in 5. Back to that side to side. So you're either going to go, or you're going to go tap, 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 This doesn't feel good again. Stick with just the arm. But now you're throwing a little bit of strength behind those swings. We're going to finish off with 10 seconds as fast as you can, nice and tight. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. 10, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Set up your weapons. Final little bit here. We got 1:40. Again, we're going to do a minute of flow, 30 seconds of heavy attacks, and 10 seconds of power. Don't throw your weapon. Let's go in 5, 3, 2, 1. So a minute of flow. So maybe you're going to work some of those similar attacks we've done before, but nice and slow. Very Tai Chi. Keep it nice and tight, especially if it's a little heavy. But as you start to feel more and more capable or more and more confident with it, that you're not going to hurt yourself, start adding a little bit. Maybe go to one hand. Switch. Maybe you're doing little one-handed slashes. Maybe you're sticking with two-handed. We got 15 seconds. For the heavies, we're going to do our warm-up attacks. Here we go. In 5, 3, 2, 5, thrust. Ready? 2, 3. Switch legs. 1, 2, 3. Swings. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Other way. Ready? Slashes. Let's go. And 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm double counting. 9, 10. Good. Here we go. For the final 10 seconds, just rock and roll it. Pop, pop, pop. Don't throw it. 3, 2, 1. For 5, 3, 2, 1. Done. All right. Roll that out. Small armor down as we conclude today's ability checks. Oh, roll those hips. Roll those hips. Good. Round. Roll the shoulders. Oh. Inhale, open wide. Exhale and round. Inhale, open wide. Exhale and round. Good. Wide stance. Reaching down. Smearing kind of the armor up. Oh, just getting some movement into there. Tomorrow will be combat. We're going to do our endurance combat. And the nice thing about level 2 is we're going to take some of our strength moves from level 1 and infuse it in there. So roll your shoulders. Roll the shoulders. It's only going to be about, I'm not going to make any promises, but we're looking at about 20 to 25 minutes. So again, something nice, bite-sized. Thank you for sticking around for the journey. That was today's ability check, our Move Better level 2 is we're going to call it for now. But all things that are going to help you move better and feel better in your body. So if you have any questions, reach out to me. Otherwise, heroes, I will catch you on the next adventure.